Hi guys, so hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm actually in a train right now, traveling home from work, and I decided, hey, why not make a video if you can? It's an empty train, it's an hour-long commute, so I'll talk to you guys quickly before the train gets crowded. Now, in the news recently, there has been a serious heat wave in Japan this summer, and up to recording time, there were 57 people reported dead. In my last video that I did about a couple days ago, they reported 11 persons being dead and over 11,000 people being sent to the hospital for heat-related injuries or causes or stuff. Jesus Christ, man. Japan is a land of the burning sun, and that's why in their flag, actually, that red circle is a symbol for the sun. And oftentimes they teach their children that the sun is red, so maybe it's actually the entrance to hell. I don't know. It's just really hot. Place hot being in Japan. The place is really hot. Additionally, I've been coming down fighting the flu/cold, so Monday's video was gone, the news and stuff. So I'm sorry about that. For the month of August, I'll be putting out a lot more videos weekly, just for August though, for the summer people who want more content to watch. In addition to this, there is for those who didn't get a chance to get the lottery, or for those who didn't get a chance to get their lottery tickets for the Olympic Games, there's you'll be afforded another chance to sign up again and try and get these lottery tickets Thursday, August 8th in Japan. They'll be reopening the lottery for some tickets apparently, and so you will get a chance to sort that issue out, you know what I mean? And this weekend it starts OBON, and so that's a holiday in Japan, but where about 3 days families go back to their hometowns to visit their families' graves and pay respect to the ancestors and spend time with family. Most offices are closed for about 3 days or so. Some places don't close at all because Japan believes in work all the time. And so yeah, so I have from Saturday till Thursday off. So I'll be trying to doing some stuff during that time. Hopefully I'm much better and stuff. So Caribbean Sundays, I'll be going to that, I think, maybe. Look out for that, Caribbean Sundays in Shibuya. I don't know if you guys noticed, but do I look any different? No? Okay. Well, I'll keep you guys posted on that as well. Let's see what else is here in the news. So apparently, guys, remember the story about the Kyoto animation studio that was burnt down? Apparently, the studio has actually revealed that they do have a copy of that man's novel. So, remember I told you that the whole story is not being told. Somebody was not coming forth with all the details. So apparently the studio actually has a copy of this man's actual novel. So the plot thickens, although it wasn't right for him to burn down the studio and kill those innocent people. I mean, if you were promised money for the novel and the company didn't give you the money or something, I mean, you kind of want your money, and times are hard and stuff, so I figure you'd want to do that sort out. Yeah. And speaking of mad people, so everyone knows the whole narrative about when white persons commit acts of terrorism, they're not seen as terrorists but seen as something mentally ill, something's mentally wrong with them, or nice phrasing and of the narrative for them. Recently there was a shooting in El Paso, Texas, in a Walmart, and of course the shooter that was taking action was a white male, you know. In a world where they are the most protected, have the most privilege, have no barriers to entry in most things, if anything at all, if they have a barrier to entry to anything, they still find a way to be upset and disgruntled about something which makes no sense to me. And again, when will persons realize that there needs to be some form of protection from gun laws, or guns, restricting people to get guns or access to guns and that sort of thing? But then there's a lot of schools of thought and conspiracy theories about whether or not you can, if they take away your access to guns, will they form a new one world, new world nation, something, all sorts of nonsense. But we need to stop the killings. That needs to stop. And the whole framing of the narrative because of the color of the person's skin who is a shooter needs to stop. Terrorism is terrorism, whether it's committed by a black man, a white man, a person of whatever color in between, Asian, American, Indian, Arabian, wherever them come from. If it's an act of terrorism, it's an act of terrorism. Shooting people because of the color of their skin or where they're from, it's a hate crime and it's discriminatory. It needs to stop. All is nonsense. So, what say you? This week in the news, man, it just doesn't get anything good going on. I don't know. I really don't know. But as you can see, it's an empty ass train. I'm sure the conductor's going to tell me. I'm sure the conductor is going to tell me to hurry up and come off my phone, or tell me not to show the video. But I'm not really sure what he's going to tell me to do about that. If you want some more videos like this with me out on the train speaking, so you can get the nice nuance and the atmospheric sounds and that sort of thing, let me know. I am open to suggestions as usual, and on the road, remember to hit the notification bell. Lots more videos coming on. Make sure as the videos come out, you comment on them, watch the full video, guys, because there's always something like an Easter egg or something in them, and then you wonder what happens. It's like an episode of a thriller you can't miss. And another thing I like to say before I end this video, you know, it's interesting that after being in Japan for some time, you start to recognize and see patterns early enough to prevent them from, or prevent things from happening to you. And especially when you deal with young kids, young Japanese kids, you learn to nip a lot of things in the bud early. I say this to say that that not every Japanese person will be able to express how they feel in words or in the right way. And meaning you can tell when someone has genuine interest or is genuinely curious, as opposed to somebody trying to be rude or passive aggressively disrespecting you in some sort of way, right? But yeah, guys, some people coming down the drain. So in conclusion, just be careful of how you approach things. Sometimes you have to see things from the other person's perspective, and yeah, if you can't be good, be creative, and each one teach one. You know, just deal with people, live lovingly. All right, see you next video. Oh, by the way, it's Netflix and Terrace. We'll talk about it.